ahead.
Okay. Hi everyone. Are you guys tired of asking your aunts, mom, and Kushi to make fried bread? Don't worry, I got you. Okay. So today I'm going to show you how to simply and how fast you can make fried bread. These are the ingredients you'll need. So there's flour. You'll need 4 cups of flour. Sugar. You'll need 3/4 cups of sugar. Salt. You'll need like 2 pinches of salt or like 1 teaspoon. And then you'll need 1 package of yeast, and you'll need 2 cups of lukewarm water. And this will make like 10 batches of fried bread. So first you'll combine your salt, sugar, water, and yeast in a bowl. And depending on how fast you'll want to make that, you can let it get like foamy. You whisk it and you let it get foamy. Otherwise, if you're in a rush, like most aunties are when they make fried bread, you can just mix it up and then start combining your flour. So then after you combine your flour, or you could use a bowl like this. Any bowl works, honestly. Depends on how much you want. So you'll combine your flour, and then you'll slowly add in your liquid ingredients. You will get your hands dirty. Trying to mix it with a spoon and a whisk does not work. And usually you sprinkle some flour on the table, and then you'll have to get your hands dirty, so just note that. And then you start forming your dough. So when you're making fried bread, I was taught to so you'll take it, you'll get a piece of it, and then you'll stretch it out you'll just stretch it out. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, and then, so use your fingers to lightly stretch, and then, yeah, there's that. Okay, so the bowl, this was like, when you're making fried bread, you can either let it rise or you can use it right away. To get more dough, you usually let it sit and you put it in a warm place and you place like a towel or plastic wrap over it. But if you're in a rush, you don't have to do this. And then after you stretch out your fried bread and you're waiting to fry it while you warm your oil up, you don't have to use a specific amount of oil, but usually a cast iron pan or like a big skillet thing works well. Then you want to wait till your oil is boiling a little bit, or like you place a little piece of fried bread in there, and then it'll be done or it'll sink. You don't want it to sink because then that means your oil's not ready. And then after your fried bread's been sitting for a little bit and it kind of rises, you can start frying it. And then the end product, I'm extra, so I just put mine on a rack. Other people lay down a towel or paper towels or just anything to like kind of absorb the grease. Yeah. So history versus today. How many of you know the origin to fried bread? Dan, what do you got?
It's all expired rations that we got from the government that we had to utilize. We had to survive off it, so they came up with using the expired ingredients
Yes.
to make great fried bread.
Yes, you're spot on. So when I asked like where fried bread came from, because today it's like a comfort food for a lot of people, and natives use it at every gathering, and you just always know that aunt that's going to bring fried bread to anything, you know that grandma that makes the best fried bread, and then you know people who you don't want to eat their fried bread because it's way too greasy. So I was told this: the U.S. forcibly removed our people from our homeland, confined them to reservations, and cut their rations by half and some entirely. Fried bread came from Indian agents who brought buggy flour and rancid lard. So that's kind of the background of fried bread. As Indian people, we have made the best out of things and have not let things keep us in oppression. Fried bread is simply a delightful example of this and is a key food for gatherings and comfort food for many. there you go. Now you guys can make Auntie's fry bread. Some people like to make it with moja peas. Some people make Indian tacos out of them. Or my grandma used to like to make donuts out of them. And that's kind of what that first picture is. Huh? Yeah. Like a day after, a day after fry bread, nobody eats everything. So then you can get out like frosting, jam, just anything to like pretty much. There you go.
Thank you.